Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by Winamp. Subscribe to the Daily GizWiz and all your favorite podcasts with the ultimate media player. Download it for free at winamp.com. Video bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by CashFly at CACHEFLY.com. It's time for the Daily GizWiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1273 for Wednesday, January 26, 2011, the Tekkeon myPower. The Daily GizWiz is brought to you by MailRoute, a secure hosted service that filters viruses and spam for companies of any size. For 10% off the life of your account, visit mailroute.info to sign up.
And now, get ready for Dick.
Middle of the week. Thank goodness there's no Wednesday theme. I said, thank goodness there's no Wednesday. I said, there's no. It's hopeless.
It's Wednesday.
I don't have a Wednesday song, really. I could sing the Monday song over again.
No! It's Wednesday.
Theme Tree Wednesday, the show you cannot hum.
There's no way.
The day when there's no theme.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, themes like old times. Here he is, Dick DeBartolo.
Hey, Leo, how you doing, pal?
I am well, my cardo. How are you?
I'm super fine.
Super fine. You are super fine.
Tomorrow you're going to be at
Macworld Expo is tomorrow. Don't forget,
tomorrow,
Intercontinental
right?
Hotel, 5:30 p.m. Our meetup. Myra Joyce has arranged it. We're out by the dumpsters. It's going to be so much fun. So everybody should come and join us.
Is that the little restaurant, the Dumpsters? Is that where you're meeting?
Yes.
The Dumpsters. Nice.
Their motto is dive right in.
Wow.
Yeah.
All you can keep down.
I think we've just written a Mad Magazine piece.
Yes, exactly.
Is that how it works?
Yeah. Sometimes you start with, one day we were just kicking around things, and Nick Meglin just said, we were doing historical things, and Nick Meglin just said, how about Washington cross-dressing the Delaware? and everybody laughed and said, well, that'd be a very funny painting. And they had it painted, and it became something that we call the Mad Metropolitan Museum of Art.
There have been a lot of paintings, full oil paintings made over the years for Mad Magazine. What happens to those?
They are on the walls at Mad. Actually, they were on the walls of Mad. They're still up there, but now they're copies because at some point, Time Warner realized, wait, these are the original paintings.
They thought they were copies.
They thought they were copies, and so they had an auction and made a ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lots of money.
Yeah. So they've been sold, and now you just have reproductions.
We have reproductions.
It's kind of sad, but I guess it makes sense. Come on.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Business. Well, you start selling the fezzes out there if things get rough.
It's amazing that those fezzes have gotten a lot of play. Everybody who has a fez, Denise Howell, who hosts our This Week in Law show, it's now her Facebook avatar or Twitter avatar in her fez.
Really?
Kirk Harnack put his on his baby, so cute, his newborn baby. And then Kirk travels a lot, and I think he was in Turkey. And he said, "Where's my fez?" He forgot his fez. So,
well, you know what? You're going to have to switch off. Let's see. I'm going to mail them on Tuesday. They might be there by next Saturday, just to try out. There's a new, after a year and a half, a new Giz Wiz hat. I'm sending a bunch out to you with a headlight. Reading lights.
Oh, can you get it to me before the cruise? I might need that at Machu Picchu.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna priority mail it on Tuesday, so you'll probably have it by Thursday.
Oh,
you'll definitely have it
just in the nick of time. Exactly. That'll be awesome. Yeah, I really need that.
But the GizWiz hat is not the gadget of the day. It's from a company called Tekkeon.
Tekkeon.
Tekkeon. And PR lady sent me an email, and she said, we have a battery case for the iPhone 4. And I said, unless it's something different, we've done 1,000 of them. And she said, oh, no, well, I want to send you one because we think we've done something different. And they sent me one.
I was very interested in this. You know, I use the Mophie Air case for my iPhone
okay.
4.
So you know about this
I do,
one?
but I don't. And I saw the Tekkeon was at CES, but I didn't get a chance to play with it. So I'm actually very interested in this.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, as a person who never reads directions, you open the box and you go, oh, wait a minute, there's a connector there. I mean, I don't have an iPhone, but it's the same connector for the touch. And I said, oh, I can, my touch will fit in there. And I slide the touch in, and then I turned the little switch on the bottom, and I thought the touch would start charging and do something, and it does nothing. And I go, oh, okay, I'll look in the book. And then I realized that they have done something different. So the bottom has the connector, the on-off switch, and a little LED to tell you the power of the battery. But the battery is in the other part of the iPhone. And what their idea here is you could carry one or two battery backs and swap them out
I
if
want
you need
that.
more power.
Okay.
Now, this
so it's
is
a thinner case, really, than it would be.
way
otherwise.
thin, Leo. This is, you would think, a person would think, this is just 1,200 milliamps, but it is so close to looking like a regular hard case that you don't believe there's a battery in there. And this is something else that they've done, and I actually called and said, you know what, tell me why you did this. What you do, Leo, is when you put the two halves together, which I then did with the iPod Touch, and it fits, but it's not meant for it. A lot of the buttons don't line up, but it was a way to test it.
Right.
When you click it's called myPhone. When you click the myPhone on, your iPod or your iTouch immediately changes to the AC icon.
Right.
It does not charge your iPhone battery. It immediately starts using the battery that's in the case. And the woman at Tekkeon said, you probably know that your iPhone battery is full when you left. So keep that charge full and use this until you use up the battery that comes in the Tekkeon, and then it will automatically switch over, and you'll know at the switch over that you now have a full charge left in your iPhone. And this is the iPhone 4 I'm talking about, because Tekkeon makes a case, looks kind of leathery.
Right, right.
And that's for the previous iPhone. This one just came out. So it's called,
how do you swap in the battery? Where does the battery module? In the bottom?
Actually the whole side of the case, this part is the battery.
Oh, okay.
So this stays in the phone. And I did want to clear something up with it. It's swappable, but it's not hot swappable. So when you unplug this for 10 or 20 seconds, it will switch over to your iPhone battery.
You got battery on that. It's not like
yes, exactly. And then you click in another one. And it was not available yet, but they're going to have a thicker back, which will be a 2,200 milliamp battery. So you could carry one of each, and you could probably go for a couple days. So the kit lists for $79.95 with the 1,200 milliamp battery. But I did a web search before we started recording today, and I saw it as low as $55.
And additional modules are only $25. That's kind of cool. You could buy a few extra of those, charge them all up.
Yes.
See, I need something like this for the cruise because I'm not going to be near power probably all the time, right?
No.
At Machu Picchu, you can't plug in at Machu Picchu.
No. You can, but it's $100 a minute.
Probably,
if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, someone was asking in the chat room, you're not going to video cast from the ship because Wi-Fi on the ship.
You need bandwidth.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you know how much this Wi-Fi costs? Oh my God, I spent a couple of $100 for I think 1,000 minutes or something. It's really expensive.
Yep, it is.
But I will be online, and here's what I'm hoping to do. I will shoot video. Of course, but I will probably have to wait till I get to a port and cheap connectivity to upload it. And somehow I doubt that will happen at the Falkland Islands.
Never.
They got sheep, but I don't think the internet's going to be. I don't think Antarctica is known for its internet access. They have some, there's some Starbucks there, but I don't think they have the Wi-Fi there. So it may be that I take a lot of video, but you don't see anything for weeks. Now, see, Webb 1877 has the right idea.
Yeah.
He said I should get the Mr. Neutron, a portable nuclear fusion reactor, and just carry that with me. And
that was going to be my next gadget.
They're back ordered 3 weeks. I don't think I'm going to get it in time.
Yeah. Well, I got mine. But
You have a Mr. Neutron? Can I borrow it?
No. I'm giving you a hat. What more do you want?
Well, it's not even that. It's the enriched plutonium that's so hard to find in the Falkland Islands. So I don't know. It may not happen.
But anyway, the myPower is out. It's from Tekkeon. And
I want to get
do
this.
a
That
web
looks great.
search.
Yeah.
1.84 ounces, so it really is light. And it's rather, as I said, it looks like you're not lugging around a big battery case.
All right, now before we get to the letter of the day, and by the way, a special Dan Luter's jingle just for us, made from our visit to Showstoppers at CES. I want to remind everybody about fighting spam with mailroute.info. I talked about it a lot yesterday. I hope you listened. If not, go back and listen to our last episode. But suffice to say, MailRoute is great anti-spam for people who run their own servers, corporations, universities, and also individuals like me and Tom Merritt. Both of us have our own server, and I've, for 6 years, have been using the best anti-spam solution ever. I want you to try it. Absolutely free, mailroute.info, and you will get a 10% off for the life of your account if you use that website. Mailroute.info, and a tip of the hat to Tom Johnson and the MailRoute crew for such a great product. Mailroute.info.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the letter to the Giz Wiz.
And the letter comes from Dan. How do you pronounce this, Leo? D-I-E-R-C-K-S.
Charday. No,
D-I-E-R-C-K-S.
D-I-E-R-C-K-S. Dirks.
Dirks? Okay, Dan Dirks.
Dan Dirks.
Hagerstown, Indiana. Welcome back from CES. I saw several stories on the news over the weekend about CES, and I have to tell you, in all the stories, there were long establishment shots of the displays on the floor, each one showing lots of people. But you know what?
What?
I don't think I saw one female in any of the shots.
Oh, come on.
Just out of curiosity, what percentage of males to females would you guys say there was at the convention? It reminded me of gaming conventions that I see covered on the news. At those two, the crowd seemed to be almost all male.
Well, that's an interesting question. I mean, I think that you go to somewhere like Macworld Expo, which we're going to be at tomorrow, it's definitely, 50-50 men and women. Maybe even a few more, maybe more women by percentage than men. But, I think more traditional trade show like CES or a gaming show, a lot of men. But I didn't notice particularly that CES was male dominated. Maybe it was.
You know what, Leo? My observation, because I read this earlier, was that I think more attendees were male, but there were lots of females running the booths.
Oh, yeah. All the, yeah. And we're not talking booth babes either. We're talking people from the companies. Business executives.
Yeah.
No, I think you're right. I think that, and that I think is very encouraging that a lot of the people who are running these companies, certainly a lot of people in marketing, but even a lot of people running these companies are women. So I think I didn't get a sense that it was male dominated. Maybe that was just the particular time you were seeing that shot.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
That could be. I didn't think about it either. And he just ends up by saying, I continue to enjoy listening to the Daily Giz Wiz. I don't think I've missed an episode in about 3 years. Dan, we've been doing it for 5 next month.
So you missed a couple. But
You missed a couple. That's okay. I listen to you and Leo while I'm running. Take care. Get ready for that snowstorm coming your way. This letter was a couple weeks ago.
You survived.
Dan, Hackettstown, Indiana. So
now,
thank you,
I
Dan.
am going to New York on Tuesday. I hope, I heard there's might be a little snow on Tuesday. So
Yeah, I think they're talking about a smattering.
yes,
So I don't think you have to
snow showers.
showers.
Showers. So
We
that's
may
only
see each other, possibly.
a foot, 2 feet, something like that.
That's a shower. These days, that's a shower.
After last week, that's a shower. That's nothing. So Dan Luters, this could be another letter, really, but Dan is such a great guy. He does most of our jingles. Between Dan Luters and Paul Minshaw, Pollywood,
Sure.
I think we pretty much got it covered. Actually, Mark Blasco did our GizWiz theme, so we
Yes.
got a lot of good writers. But we, at the end of the event at Showstoppers, our last GizWiz, I think we sang a song as we were signing off. Is that when we did it?
Yes. You said do a letter, and I said, I don't have a letter
No
with me, but
letters.
let's just do the letters theme. We started singing.
And we sang. But this was later. I think this was when we were saying, and then you have this thing. Now, Dick's, how tall are you, Dick?
5'8".
You're a little closer to the ground than me. I'm 5'10".
Oh, okay.
And you're also nimble. You're spry. So Dick says, okay, here's the deal. We'll sing this song, and then we'll slowly disappear from the camera. We'll slowly sink like the sun in the west, which requires, some squatting, I guess.
Yeah.
So you'll hear, now you can't wait, this isn't video, this is just audio. You'll hear us singing goodbye. Dan Luters makes it more musical. But you'll also hear at the end what happens when Leo attempts to squat and disappear out of range. This is Goodbye for a While.
We will be for a while. Goodbye for a while. That's all the gadgets for a while. We hope we leave you with a smile. So goodbye, goodbye for a while.
And then we sink.
Oh my God, I can't do this anymore. I told you I can't get up.
Yeah, how do you make that so musical? Because I don't think it was that musical when we did
Oh,
it.
it was dreadful. It was dreadful. When he said he was sending this, I thought, oh, this is going to be grim.
You're not kidding. Virgil said there should be a ripping sound as I sink down.
Leo, it took, you exaggerate. It was 4 security guards that you were back up on your
I
feet.
could barely say. It was like a whale turned on its back, a beached whale. I couldn't move. I know. It's anyway. Good job. Let me play it one more time because Dan Luters, he's so good. This is good, and we're going to use this. I think we should use it on Fridays when we're done. Every week we should play this.
We will
Clear the room.
for a while.
Clear the room because the show's over.
Goodbye for a while. That's all the gadgets for a while. We hope we leave you with a smile. So goodbye, goodbye for a while. My God, I can't do this anymore. I told you I can't get up.
Thank you, Dan. You're the best. We really appreciate it. Dick, tomorrow we do go to the gadget. No, I guess we have Thursdays. Damn.
We'll do this. But I'll be here.
DAILY. It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz.
It makes its own gravy.
Yeah.